I don't know if that's McCartney solo or Wings.
It's Wings, isn't it?
Is it Wings?
I think it's Wings.
Maybe I'm amazed.
Maybe, baby, I'm amazed.
Maybe, baby, I'm amazed.
Baby, maybe I'm amazed. Baby.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard, this is Judson.
Great Measures.
Okay. All right, this is a band I have wanted to introduce to you for a while, or introduce you to for a while. The band is called Inferi.
Inferi. Mm-hmm. Never heard of them.
The song is called The Rapture of Dead Light.
Okay. They got some explaining to do there.
Ready?
Yep.
This is Inferi.
Baby, maybe amazed.
The Rapture of Dead Light. Ready to roll?
Proceed, Richard.
I'm gonna make sure I got my notes here so I get the information correct. So Inferi are from Nashville,
Wow.
formed in 2006. Generally classified as technical melodic death metal. Their Bandcamp bio says that they set out to merge classic melodic metal with crushing technicality. This song is from an album that will be released this Friday, April the 10th, called Heaven Wept. It's coming. It'll be released via a label called The Artisan Era. I think they're also based out of Nashville, because I think it's so the main staple of the band, or the guy's name is Malcolm, and I think Malcolm is involved. Maybe even owns that label. I'm not sure.
Okay.
The band name meaning, from what I can gather, it's a reference to the Harry Potter series. Inferi are corpses reanimated by dark magic. But there's also a Latin Italian association with hell and the underworld. Why can I not speak right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much as far as I got on the background. Did I say they've been around since 2006?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did either, yeah. Formed around 2006.
Wow. Yeah, I can hear the melodic
Yeah.
death metal stuff. There was some Black Dahlia Murder
Sure.
sounds in there, especially when he went to the...
Sure, yeah.
The guitar player is a beast.
Yeah, both of them.
And I really liked the guitar that he was playing, too. The initial guitar solo guy, Sanjay. The guy, I guess, in the silly, I don't know if that's their names, but...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're silly.
I forgot that was in the video. I was like, how do you know his name?
Yeah. I was watching the cinematic version of this when it's funny, the Bigfoot rolled his sleeves up. His fur came up.
Yeah.
And a toilet appears out of nowhere to go dunk his head in it. It's pretty funny. They're silly. These guys are silly. But
One of the things I've always liked about this band, first of all, and this is kind of me getting on a soapbox, but I'm not going to stay on it long. A lot of modern technical death metal they forget to be heavy, and they focus more on the technical part. Inferi does a really good job of staying heavy while also doing insane, intricate things musically. And they don't. That's just it's not every band. I mean, a few weeks ago we just did the Beyond Creation song that just came out, and they don't lose the heaviness either, and they're still tech death. But that's what I think Inferi does best, is they're tech death without forgetting to be heavy. And they also have this, I've kind of made this joke like internally before when I'm listening to them, and it's like, did they sit down and go, and this may have been said before, I don't know, did they sit down with the intention of going, forget about beats per minute, let's see what we can do riffs per minute? You know what I mean? Because it's this riff for just a second, and then this riff. Jesus Christ, that was a bug. It scared me.
go shoe bug.
I didn't know what I thought.
You're scared, Richard.
I thought it was a spider hanging in front of me.
Oh, that would have been funny.
I was gonna lose my.
I know. That would have been funny. Kind of wish it was, but I'm glad it wasn't.
I'm deep in thought over here about riffs per minute, and all of a sudden I turn my head back forward, and there's a
Fear.
bug. Yeah.
And fear. No, I'm with you. The drums were you were in the middle of a thought though, but you
No, you're good.
the double bass drum was going on the whole time, but he's also doing everything. He's also going crazy. So I can hang with that.
Okay.
You know, just because it just sounds like he's just playing everything all the time. And I don't know, maybe it was because of just how the riffs on the guitar were doing too, along with everything. It just sounded very cohesive. Everything just sounded cohesive.
Yeah.
So it didn't sound like the drums were getting in the way by trying to do too much. They were almost doing over the amount of too much. So it was going along with what everybody else was doing.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense in my head. I kind of see what you mean by the heaviness and I don't generally like the tech part of metal as much.
Right. Yeah.
But there was enough melodic stuff in here that kind of carried me through the whole thing.
Sure.
And the second, I guess there were two guitar solos. There was one that was just one guitar, and then it sounded like there were two guitars in the second one where they were going along together and doing some really difficult stuff, it sounded like. I think I preferred the vocal more when he was
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes when we hear stuff like this, it makes me. It's like I get it more because of how tight the band is into what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so it doesn't sound chaotic. So that when they move as a unit really well, it seemed. I don't know. It's difficult for me to pick out one element of it and critique that one element, because with this you it's the whole.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it, but if we were to listen to some other tech death stuff, I probably wouldn't like it as much, and I'd have a problem with how the guitar did this or how the bass did that or the double bass drum or whatever. But this all seems like they moved as a unit. I don't know. The description that you read about what they were trying to do with their music sounded right on to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
But this also sounded very classical, and the little electronic thing at the end.
Yeah.
I could jam to that all day.
Yeah, it's so good.
But that's the song, you know. It's the simpler version of the song, I guess. And like you said, the riff, but it's just the chord structure and just what you know, if you pay attention to how simple that is at the end and then realize what they're doing through it. They're taking this simple idea and making it, you know, putting their own thing on it to stretch it. But yeah, cool. Okay. I like the name of the band too.
Yeah.
Because you know what these lyrics are about?
Not really, no.
They're just about the fall of Satan out of heaven.
Okay.
They say very plainly that the angel falls and a third of heaven goes with him, which is what it says in the Bible, I think.
And the album is called Heaven Wept.
Yeah, it's just about the fall of, or the story about it's in reference to the story of
the fallen angel,
the fall,
Lucifer.
Yeah, the light bearer, the Statue of Liberty.
The rapture of the dead light.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Okay.
Just talking about the one who fell.
I could have read those lyrics 10,000 times and never known that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very explicit. Fell from heaven.
I'm also an idiot.
A third of the angels fell with him, and he's pernicious. And maybe they said perdition in there. Just use a lot of the terms that describe what is Satan and Lucifer generally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that's all it's referencing. It's just that that event.
Gotcha.
Okay. That video was not in line with the lyrical meaning, you know?
It's funny you referenced there were some Black Dahlia Murder-esque things in there, because that's how a lot of the Black Dahlia Murders videos are.
Silly?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool, but I you know, listening to the song, it was already a little weird watching this, what looks like it's a heist movie at first, you know, and they're all together, the new guy and the whatever, and they're going to get Bigfoot, and then they end up getting high and drunk with Bigfoot around a campfire, who ends up playing the song, but then read lyrical content and weird.
Quite the mashup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very random, but funny.
Okay.
Funny.
I'll show you more from them. It's a newer, you know, obviously it's a new song that just came out this year, but they've got some good older stuff too. I'll show you
Okay,
down the road.
I dig it. And congratulations on your upcoming release. Inferi? Inferi. Or I got Inferi. Congratulations.
Heaven Wept.
Hope it sounds good.
Out this Friday, April the 10th, via the Artisan Era.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson. That was The Rapture of Dead Light by Inferi.
Great measures.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.